Welcome everyone. I have two twin flame reads for you today. They're both for the energy from today, but whenever you come to this read is when they apply. I'm going to show you the pictures first, and actually let's go ahead and take a deep breath first. Sending lots of love and blessings to everybody. And again, welcome. This first read was cut and dealt at 7:17 last night, and the second one was done today. And here's the first read that I did last night. Let's see if I can get that a little clearer. Yep. Okay. First read from last night, and then here's the full read from last night. Here's the read in front of you from today, but both for the energies for today. And then here's the full read in front of you now. Okay. Okay, so the first read was cut and dealt, the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 7:17. For those of you not familiar, this is a 7-deck read. There's a lot of energy. If something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit to your situation. If you want something more personal, my information is below on my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check it out. And let's go forward here. So we cut the SIRIAN Starseed deck at 7:17, and I finished clarifying at 7:35. 7 is the Chariot, 17 is the Star, 35 is the Wounded Warrior. The major arcana for the first read are the Wheel of Fortune, the Great Wheel, Luna, which is the Moon, Indigo, which is the Magician, and Strength. Before the read, because I always pull a few cards before and after the read, before the read was Abundance, which is the Empress and the Chariot, and after the read was Ascension, which is the World. We had 3 wands, 1 pentacle, 2 swords, and 1 cup, so very well balanced, mostly wands here, regarding passions and energy and movement and physical things. And we had, as far as the court cards, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, King and Queen of Wands, and before the read with the Knight of Swords, so 3 Knights and the King and Queen of Wands. We had triple 4s here in the read, as well as double 10s. So triple 4s is very angelic realms, and 10-10 is that very high vibration of the trill, 101010. And again, reminding you to keep your vibration high. And 9-10, begin again and again and again. The only main numbers in the read were 1 and then 3-4. So 1 is the Magician, 34 is the 8 of Wands, that energetic exchange, and the arrows of love, expressing feelings, lots of communications, travel back and forth. And in a lesser sense, we also had, well, we had 13 of the Transition or Death card, 46 of the 6 of Cups, the Children in the Garden, and 410, which is 0 backing up the 41 of the Ace of Cups, and then 69 was here as well, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which actually ended up at the second read with the Ace of Pentacles at the end. The code line here was all about love. There were no numbers in the code line for this first read, and the messages were coming up like this. Christ toggling up to the nth degree, the Knight of Pentacles, which is the loyal, humble servant, in the tall tower in the medieval castle, just like Rapunzel, and the island that came up yesterday off the coast of Istanbul, in the strength test in love. Also was coming up as a primeval goddess of war and creation, and then ditto. So there's a lot of energy about 2 here, because it'll come up again. Toggling up to the nth degree, the Knight of Cups, being good at being Christ-like. That was supposed to be the Knight of Pentacles, actually. The Knight of Pentacles being good at Christ-like support, 1 of 2 in the strength test in love. Also, the staple, thread, rivet, which is interesting how many times rivet has come up the past week or two. Egg, flowing continuously, and the Fool, to the nth degree, with minor shortcomings, like winning the lottery with no reward, or louse, to the nth degree in the after-death test of Christ and crystals supporting Atlas. The Christ Street boy, right? The orphan, perhaps. The tad, the urchin, the father, the fish, the toad. Knowing the table of Christ. In one of two, the strength test of love. And also the knight, being a tad double-edged carpenter's tool, which of course Jesus relates to the carpenter. The carpenter's tool with a double edge here. One side is the axe and the other side is the chisel. The axe to grind, the chisel me this. The point of no return, being Christ-like, supporting Atlas in the strength test. And that comes up regarding, Atlas holding up the weight of the world, and then Hercules coming to give him a break so he can go do something else for Hercules, though, not for himself, of course. So, but this time, instead of Hercules helping him out, now Christ is coming to help Atlas out, which is kind of an interesting twist. It got very cold here the past few days. It was very windy yesterday as well. We had the 29th energy of the 29 is the Three of Wands, and then the 35 of the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. And then today would be the Atlas energy of the 10 of Wands, and the 30 of the Four of Wands, the Union energy. The first read starts out with the wheel, the Great Wheel, upright in the underlying energy. Very interesting, because the Great Wheel was upright in the middle of the second read. This started at 8:14 last night, which is Strength and Temperance. And below the wheel was the Knight of Swords reversed, the Nine of Cups upright, Abundance reversed, Ten of Pentacles upright, and Chariot reversed. Destiny, or the wheel in our favor, after the Knight of Swords reversed, not passing downloads at underground cave party or winery, was so weird. I just watched a movie just now, which was about digging for, going on a treasure hunt and being under the ground in a cave. So after the Knight of Swords, not passing downloads at underground cave party or winery or elite tunnel or bar setup in a bat cave, for the Empress reversed, and a gathering for her with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community in state of emergency or broken down, up, in, or through, stuck or without car, or canceled a move, or the Knight of Swords is holding their tongue about getting their wish of the Empress reversed with the Ten of Pentacles and no car. With the Emperor upright and the Hermit advisor at his side, in energetic exchange back and forth, destined to have those, or destined to have those around them who don't like you, or defensive when seeing the Emperor with his good fortune, or Aries, Virgo, and Libra all upright here. Perhaps the Hermit and the enemy on the same team in energetic exchange with each other, and destiny, or both with Libra in chart. The Emperor's destined with the Hierophant, or Emperor Libra Taurus in chart, feeling guilty or shaming one who knew and kept to themselves, to get over the Knight of Wands reverse player injustice of dumping a load, a burden, or responsibilities, or confessing about their instability, move, visit, or that the party is over. Home no longer supporting injustice or Libra reversed, or injustice of the inability to function, or moving but can't lift because they hurt themselves, or pulled a calf muscle, or giving self 39 lashes, which is coming up from the Da Vinci Code with Silas. Perhaps the judge stepping down, or took a big fall, or the house took a fall, or Atlas and all, grounding away from the pumpkin patch, or lost the house due to unfair judge, or divorce, or Libra reversed, or a flurry of offers on the house, or activities associated with move or renovation. Perhaps a worker started some work and then didn't show up, or was late, or left early, choosing a path for the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Pentacles upright, and the Knight of Cups reversed, or guidance counselor helping kids figure it out. So it's interesting that the Knight of Cups came up by accident in the code line because it was supposed to be the Knight of Pentacles, but here the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles are both reversed here together with the Page of Pentacles upright. So perhaps there's a guidance counselor here helping kids figure it out. They're all so different. One scared and no balls, or lazy and still. One always curious, and another jealous, envious, or moody. Dark energy streaming in as Pentacles and Sunny, and the Knight of Cups reversed. The Page of Pentacles being Sunny, and the Knight of Cups reversed Moody Blues. Free yourself, and beneath that was very soon. Destined to craziness, a house with a lot of kids, always there with their friends perhaps. Tackling the beast with the Queen of Swords reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. In a split or divided and pissed. With issues at work and no big love, or third party loved at 841, which is strength or the dance, and the Ace of Cups. Or the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles both reversed, wrestling over a lie, wanting the truth about rehab, hospitalization, and arrest, S&M perhaps, or a masculine that she has not forgiven. Or tools hidden in the rafters at work, or table is broken and now can't do surgery, or workmen left sharp tools around or out. So somebody could have gotten hurt. At 847 is the strength and the 47 of the Seven of Cups. Or an implant didn't go well. Or mastectomy and reconstruction, and someone may not be pleased at all, and that just might be, the sorrow around it. Or perhaps he was caught using again. Or grown kids caught parents having sex that they did not approve of at 847. So communication comes up big time here with 33 of the Christ vibration and the 7 of Wands standing up for oneself. And beneath that, the happy ending with the 93, which is the reflection of the Knight of Cups. Sovereign reversed and Queen of Pentacles reversed, which could be mother and daughter, or powerless dependent, Queen of Pentacles reversed, or two sisters very unhappy with the situation. It could be that the Page of Pentacles upright and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, or are older sisters, or sister and mother, or mother has found a female lover. Dumping a load, a burden, responsibilities, or hurt self, or confessing to end the dark night, the transition, or someone may have fallen to their death. Someone got away with it, stole away in the night, before complete, or before Pisces got there and saw what they did. Messed up, dropped the ball, the Page of Pentacles distracted by Peacock, the strange bird, but really likes her. In need of courage or feeling sick, or a child and their bird, a love story called Penguin. And green legs, brown legs, broken or useless legs, or Kermit lost Miss Piggy, or had her stolen from them. The frog too weak to fight for them, or mother or Leo unable to care for her children after the fall. Perhaps they cheated death. Death or near-death experience, walk-ins and walk-outs, needing health, strength, and destined to move away from jealousy and issues at work at 9 o'clock on the dot, which is double zeros, a lot of source energy backing the Hermit up. With communication, perhaps with the Empress reversed, 2 out in the cold, while the 10 of Pentacles, family, business, or community, with a death, transition, or ending. And options, a lot of choices to be made, choosing a path and excited about it. Or well-off Scorpio is excited, sharing, being charitable, or settling out to come together right now. Come together right now over me. So that was coming up right there. 904 is the Hermit and the Emperor. In the recent past is Luna, the moon, getting past the full moon, happy with self, alone without unhappy family around, or issues at work. The Page of Wands excited by separation with secret passion, or Pisces reversed, or secret is out and no peace of mind, but satisfied anyway, with secret passion surrendering to offering of a new life, and or unity consciousness, an offer too good to refuse, as Cancer's upright, Pisces reversed, or 2. There could be two Pisces, or these could be twin children as well. The foundation here is the Three of Swords upright, separation, disappointment, walking away at the present, holding on, saving and being strong, or with Leo, child or pet, or saving for grooming. The central energy here is the Ace of Wands upright, passion ignited. Under the radar, the Knight of Wands reversed Hierophant, or two married or contracted with one in the way, Pisces or Virgo reversed, and Sag reversed Hierophant, and Pisces reversed not working out at night or the full moon, or seeing Cancer synchronicities of a higher love, and patient angel at 9/12, which is the Hermit and the Hangman, perhaps hanging out. I watched The Dig last night, and that was regarding Suffolk, England in 1939, and so there's the 39 of the Knight of Cups, and it started at 9:16, and that's funny, the movie I just watched ended at 16, The Tower, and the dig ended at 11:11, and then I just watched that movie again, which had to do with the dig, because they were going down into a tunnel, into a cave. 10:51. Oh, it's so weird, because I ended up writing down all these names, and it was kind of like a remembrance of all the people who were never recognized for the things that they found and did, right? Because they didn't have the money or the status, right? Or the knowing the right people, okay? So it's kind of like an ode to all of those people who never got recognition for what they did. And actually, my great-grandfather was one of those people. Very amazing. Like I always say, I'm so amazed how anyone achieves so much in one lifetime. My great-grandfather established an agricultural institute in Rome after doing so many other things. And then in the laureate speech of 1907, the winner was thanking the King of Italy for this agricultural institute, which was actually my great-grandfather's institute. He finally has credits down in the tiny little print, right, under the laureate speech now. But yeah, he was a Jew, so back then he certainly wouldn't have gotten credit. But he was a very noble man, actually. So there's a lot of people coming up here that needs recognition. His name was David Lubin. You can look him up. There's a lot of information about him if you're interested. So at 10:51, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the 51 of the King of Swords, the challenge here being for the twins, the Knight of Pentacles purging, but the worst is over of the bleeding out. The Knight of Swords reversed, trying to help, but only making it worse perhaps, in a split, divide, or one big lie about bliss and getting over it, but without peace of mind. The constant gardener, and Ralph Fiennes, from the English Patient, digs it up and puts back the dirt, daydreaming of the stories that haven't been told, the one of his love and everyone's hearts that break in war. One man's trash, another man's treasure. The Queen of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands upright in unhappy family or ending, with the Page of Cups reversed, left with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, lovers in energetic exchange, being strong in the fight, walking away, starting over in love, with Scorpio reversed, Gemini upright, and Leo upright here. Present now is the Knight of Cups reversed and the Queen of Cups reversed, two in love, after death and never-ending story. Defenseless to energies and attacks, the King of Wands upright at work to align into the night, needing courage and strength of good health, and awakening to the impossible dream at 11:22, Justice and the Fool, in the pursuit of happiness. And again, I'm getting now, the English Patient wasn't even really coming up when I wrote this, but it's coming up very strongly now. The Page of Cups reversed, unable to express feelings in words. The Page of Cups reversed, Pisces and Knight of Cups reversed, and Scorpio reversed, with the Queen of Cups reversed, Cancer here, with the Queen of Wands an unhappy family or end between the Queen of Wands and Page of Cups, both reversed, refusing to wake up but no longer keeping quiet or willing to be kept quiet, or twins sleeping, so shh, be quiet. Two Cups, temptation, or Capricorn sharing and settling out, moving and spreading the word, but the King of Swords reversed caught wind, with the Queen of Wands recovering from breakdown. The King of Swords reversed without peace or a peaceful place to go, getting over the loss, regret, and thinking of another. And again, that's the English patient, right? He's without peace, right? Because he's ill and he can't move. Needs to be taken care of by somebody else. And the King of Wands upright, showing affection to the Cancer reversed, and or moon or rising. And that could be Kip and the nurse. Under the radar, not so suddenly, falling for new passion or sucked into new passion, offering in a confession and or release, or in the aftermath of making a fool of oneself. The King and Queen of Wands recovering emotionally and practically from brokenness or failure, falling on face or from grace and lacking faith, facing a confrontation of another unable to function here, and soon the King of Wands upright, breaking patterns to stand up for himself after sudden event or epiphany, standing up to the King of Cups reversed, with healing between the King of Cups reversed and the Empress reversed, and the Page of Pentacles opportunity to make an announcement or calls. Or the King of Wands Aries may have messed up and fell into a trigger with the King of Cups reversed and Empress reversed. Flanking Aquarius upright, star Page of Pentacles, which can be a child star, to make an announcement and or a wake-up call. Scorpio reversed, Aries or Leo, or just a man of passion, the shaman. Aquarius upright, Taurus reversed, and twin flames seeing themselves as the indigo reversed. Insecure, shy, and the Queen of Cups reversed, announcing to dig up graves. And that came up in the movie last night and the movie today at 11:44, which is Justice and 44, the mastering, grounding, and integrating of love. And again, we're talking about unearthing graves, literally. All of the archaeologists doing digs and pulling up bones from the past. And the movie I just watched today was about finding treasure in a cave and how you're not supposed to disturb the ancient burial grounds. Lovers and the King of Wands offering the Ace of Pentacles, a new life at 11:45, 45 being the Five of Cups, which is the grieving the loss, regret, and the past and getting over it, for a new life with money, offer of money, time, and effort, alone or payment, to group or to come together and awaken together, align back to back. With Aries and Virgo both reversed, Aquarius and Gemini both upright here, new love, playfulness, and passion all come up, and around the twins, or how they are seen, is the Queen of Wands in surrender to being dumped, purging, overwhelmed, or sweating it out, putting on the pressure, going through the ringer to pull in the crap by vacuuming, sucking up all the dirty people, liars, cheaters, thieves, and runners, sucking them into a trap. Or the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, with the King of Pentacles reversed in Justice or Libra reversed, starting over in love and no longer bored. With the Ten of Pentacles, family, over the surrender. The King of Pentacles reversed and or Judge reversed, over the dumps or sweat or pressure, and appreciating the entertainment of pulling in the elementals, or to catch a thief. The block here is strength. The white Bengal tiger in the ring of fire, knowing and keeping to themselves, on the prowl, crouching tiger, hidden dragon, vulnerable and insecure, with the Page of Cups reversed and the Magician reversed, in love, but even more so, spiritual career. And car coming up here as well, maybe a spirit. Confessing only after the fact, I was just getting F-U-C-K right there too, to pursuit of happiness by default, no longer at peace by the water, or at rest in the aftermath of jealous rage, and Leo or Mother cleaning up the mess of the fight and walking away to start over. Rising up, or no sleep, no rest, imprisoned by sunshine, exposure, or happy kids, and the Queen of Swords reversed with a sharp tongue, no longer an island unto self, in the Maiden's Tower, that tiny little island just off the coast of Istanbul, in the Batman's cave, cycle not quite done, with the Ten of Cups reversed, unhappy, and the Six of Cups upright, kids or soulmates or twins doing very well. Libra upright, Cancer upright, and Leo reversed, in a three-way passion with jealous lover, Knight of Cups reversed. The challenge being the Knight of Pentacles reversed, stubborn bull. So here we have the Knight of Cups reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, kind of challenging each other. With Gemini reversed or Virgo reversed and Leo upright, rising above their upside down world, or Pisces reversed. Destiny of separation and no proposal. To the Queen of Wands at the full moon, where new passion is ignited now, challenged by the Knight of Pentacles reversed, refusal to budge, and the King of Wands shaman being strong, or a Leo, jealous and moody but rising above, or insincere. To start over in the bat cave in the 5D world, which is so funny because the cave I watched today in the movie had bats scare them. An emotional cycle that is so over here, and time for the inner children to come out and play. Destined at full moon with disappointment, separation ignited with flame, or one big flame, and the Knight of Cups reversed jealous, and the Knight of Pentacles stubborn, or difficult kids. And the name Veronica was just coming up there too. The insecure King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, strong, not sleeping and rising above, or awakening to no longer alone, the Divine Masculine's heart in the bat cave in need of closure, or filling the cave in with dirt to end the happiness and be with innocent lover at 1205, which is the Hangman and the 5 of the Hierophant, or the change and expansion. So that was read number 1. Number 2 was done today on the 30th, 30 again being the 4 of Wands, and the 36/9 being the 10 of Wands, the Atlas energy of the weight of the world upon your shoulders. And today is Saturday, Saturn Day. So the SIRIAN Starseed deck in front of you was cut and dealt at 9:58. 9 is the Hermit, 58 is the 4 of Swords, which is the 5D connection between the masculine and the feminine. And at 10:04, which is used to be, 10:04 good buddy, message received. I think the definition is different now. I think it has a gay connotation these days, but this was from when I was growing up. The 3 of Pentacles from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, which is all about this big love, and the Fool around 2 men watching downloads. And the cards literally were the numbers 10-4 at this time, 10-4. 8-2 V16. So 8-2 is the 28 of the twins reflected. And then V16 is, V is for me is creation, 16 is the tower. Could also be somebody's 16th birthday here. And then we had 304. So that's having space between the Empress and the Emperor. At 10:08, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Strength and the dance, low blow was coming up. After I just put down the 5 of Wands, Knight of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Emperor, and the Great Wheel. At 10:09, the Great Wheel and the Hermit came up R of Crystals. That can be Hour of Crystals, which can be Christ-like, or they are of crystals, being Christ-like, and also Y stalls came up. So Y in the road stalls, or masculine stalls. So are crystals Y stalls? I was just getting the ranch too, like in the horses' stalls. There's something about that as well. I finished clarifying at 10:22, which is the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. And the code line number here is all about the 10 at 10:22. We had as the major arcana the Great Wheel, Luna, which is the moon, higher self, the high priestess. Before the read was solar deity, the sun, and the tower. After the read was the shadow, or the devil. We had 2 swords, 1 cup, 1 wand, and 4 pentacles. So mostly pentacles here, which isn't just about money, but things of, any energies of day-to-day life, the practical nature of your life. The court cards here were Knight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Those were the main cards in the read. Before the read was the Knight of Wands, and after the read, no court cards, but the Nine of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, and the Nine of Pentacles, the Sovereign, came up. So we have the numbers here. Double eights were most significant, the two twins dancing side by side, both dancing within their own masculine and feminine, and then the 44 of the mastering, grounding, integrating of the Four of Cups, the 55 of the truth, the Ace of Swords, and the 99 of compassion, selflessness, and universal compassion. We also had again 910, begin again and again and again, keep coming back to center, 78 of the 10 of Pentacles, 34 of the 8 of Wands, 45 of the 5 of Cups, and then 57 of the 3 of Swords. Also the 1 in a less significant way, which is the Magician energy. The code line being about the number 10, or that high vibration, and destiny, was all about environment, spiritual career, and spirituality. And the code line here. And they were all broken up as environment, spy, ritual, and career, spirituality. All right, and I'll tell you how that came through in a minute. So the first interpretation from the code line was, I breathe. Hope this helps. DNA, dance, and clicks. One adds ESP. Cool, Eve. I fawn and get screwed. Another interpretation was, I am a 10. That high vibe destiny or DNA strand. And the moon, night, of course it is. Or somebody's going to night school in the evenings here. The night of Eve. So Adam and Eve was coming up here as well. And of the green environment and spiritual career. I ice fish. So somebody might do ice fishing. I ice fish at the full moon. The night of course in the evening. The night of unity, the eve, the night job. I conform, comply, am sad, dark, or gloomy without the humanness and the I amness present. The Luna or moon in the after-death test of Christ, Eve, the mass of unity consciousness. I breathe, tie, bind, and fasten, repair, fishing net, and tether. I perfume or play with oils. Devour, consume, scrape, devastate, and destroy, and drink. The DNA of the moon, the night. Of course, Eve, environment, spiritual career, and spirituality. Also, the yacht came up. A yacht, a cross to bear. A child without a chakra system, or source without chakra system. The moon or lunar night, or night, whether it's the night or day, or the night like the warrior. Then the fortnight was coming up. Of underhanded throw, support structure, getting screwed, fawning or flattery in that kind of environment regarding spirituality here. So the way it was coming up with environment, spy, ritual, career, and spirituality came up as over and over our quote-unquote ownment, right, ownership, in a spy ritual and rear belt or belt rear, to scold and praise, state case and shift, to push butt or get them going, negotiate, to breathe in duality. Okay, so the spirituality was coming as duality, like the two reality, the push and pull until you are tired. And then the read began at 12:21, of course, with 8 of Swords reversed, and beneath it was the Sun reversed, 5 of Cups reversed, Knight of Wands upright, the Tower upright, and the 4 of Swords. I think the 4 of Swords was reversed. So here, released. After the sun went down, feeling drained or sick and tired, or just tired, of recovering from loss, and the Knight of Wands rushing in, getting motivated suddenly and rising above, releasing from prison or mental anxiety, worries, and fear. The Sovereign is solid, but without options, but to move on and offer services, help. Clearly, the Emperor is out of control, going crazy or out of their mind, unstable, needing a message, or only takes a few kind words to turn another around. Sovereign Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles without clear path before them and yet moving ahead anyway, like the kids in the cave in the movie I just watched, with clarity about lack of control and mental illness and instability, or moving to step up to the plate and take a swing, or be closer to child, or allow help to see new perspectives. And again, in the movie I watched today too, was the broken bonds between the father and the grown daughter, who then come back together in the movie. So Scorpio upright, Aries reversed, and Virgo reversed here. Sovereign seeing synchronicities, heaven in their eyes, lots of choices and unable to implement right now, offering big love to Queen of Swords reversed, starting over, healing weaknesses, Leo, ego, or pet, and a need for strength and courage. With no more victims sitting under the tree, when the heat is on, it's time to forgive others and self and allow yourself to just be, or cuddle your pet. Knowing how someone else helps you shift, it's time to see how to do that for yourself. At 1242, the Hangman and the Two of Cups. Implementing a plan to withhold time, money, and effort from those who want to pull you down. The foolish, those lacking faith. The Ten of Pentacles reversed, dysfunction of family, business, or community, and or loss. Or the evil side of wealth. Flirt comes up, and beneath that, playfulness. And the Knight of Swords upright, pulling hairs, cutting hairs, or posing for calendar, or perhaps porn. The energetic exchange, or arrows of love, but passion without love, slaving, inequity, and imbalanced relationships. 50 Shades of Gray, not color. At 1249, the Hangman and the Nine of Cups. Frog on toadstool, smell of roses in the air. Hairy man about to be tripped up if doesn't learn their lesson. Dumping easy rider for one that is more burdensome but worthwhile. Feeling worthy of true love. As the Knight of Swords with harsh words at times, or likes to pull hair, but does the other. Child's play of getting others' attention when don't know what to say, right? That's what boys do on the playground when they're young. Creativity comes up here, and beneath that was relationship change. The Knight of Wands reverse player falls short, no follow through or holding back their true feelings and unstable. Moving, visiting, or the party's just over, with the Six of Cups upright, soulmates, loving inner and outer children destined to go forward. Social distancing, bad influences, third parties, or just no joy. All the money in the world is no good without love. The Six of Cups destined to not find joy, with the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, community, or legacy, so they could recognize big love when they saw it. The Ten of Pentacles upright comes along with cute little scoundrel and the Holy Grail. The turtle is slow, or gifts the treasure, dumping the false ripples to cash in on big love. The gold dug up from the depths, just need to know where to seek and find it. The turtle may be methodical and slow, but never gives up when the going gets tough, not imprisoned by a flash in the pan or offers of fame and fortune. Why take one scoop of love when can have the gallon, kit and caboodle? Ultimately, the Divine Feminine wants to feel safe in the Divine Masculine's arms, a safe harbor at the end of the day, and someone to play with. Third-party players unstable, and Six of Cups soulmates play nicely, and destined to the dream family and big love. The Ace of Cups, Holy Grail, releases from prison, fear, anxiety, worries, and weaknesses, as well as family dysfunctions and loss, inequities, unfairness, debt, and not sharing nicely. Be creative, inspired by love as opposed to impassioned by sex. The Sovereign is upright with the whole truth, and the Hierophant Queen of Wands is not waking up, needing to swallow their pride. The journey of lovers out in the cold, receiving the truth, as triggering as it may be. Dreams come true as unjust as it may feel, or Aquarius upright and Libra reversed not getting along, perhaps one getting the short end of the stick. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, the Sun reversed, and the Moon upright, without the sun and all moon, the Queen of Wands reversed without truth in the split and lies and divide, juggling performing to distract the enemy, standing their ground defensively, or truth, or twisted, or the truth was twisted around. When you start with a lie, well, boomerang. The soulmates reversed, not seeing on the same page, or at a distance in victim mentality, in need of peace but won't get any of that way, and the King of Wands reversed pretending not to know, so he won't get his hands dirty, or being the savior or the perpetrator. You can't have one without the other, meaning the victim and savior or victim and perpetrator. The victim's in the middle either way. The savior and perpetrators are the polarities, the opposite ends of the spectrum. So it's up to the monkey in the middle to neutralize the situation. The victim can neutralize everything by turning a corner or shifting at 121, which is the magician embodiment and the 21 of the world and completion. In the recent past is the higher self reversed, frustrated and insecure, perhaps manipulative as well. At 123, jump, unable to understand without tools, to get to dreams fulfilled without peace of mind, getting over loss, regret, and injustice. The patient angel of a higher love, and coming out in bliss with the high priestess reversed secret passion. The secret passion, or the secret is out, or the need to use her intuition in twit connection, the twin towers of you and I in connection, needing to feel inspired and safe, so when dreams come true, we can be still when bad thoughts come in and be able to get over it, the injustice of it all. Patient, yet a little crazy in bliss with secret passion at 129, the magician and the 3 of Wands being present, and the foundation here is the 4 of Cups reversed, no longer an island unto self, as the Knight of Wands to the rescue, breaking free of contract, marriage, religion, and or establishment. Taurus reversed, or thinking outside the box in order to rise and awaken, with secret passion holding back an announcement, or Taurus reversed needing to use their intuition, refusing to heed the call, and wake up, call, or make a decision. Pisces reversed, Aquarius reversed, and Taurus reversed here. The central energy is the wheel upright in destiny here. The 9 of Swords reversed, ending the nightmare on a quest through social distancing, weaknesses, brokenness, state of emergency, through starting over and getting through the Queen of Pentacles reversed, who may be very angry here. The challenge being the full moon and the Page of Pentacles reversed, in need of help from the 10 of Pentacles reversed, family, business, community, or legacy, or dysfunctional old man, or everyone feeling the full moon, both big and small, regarding big businesses, governments, and the smallest of people, in a negative past or difficult kids, on the outs with a soulmate, and the Knight of Cups offering love to make it all better, to get you to come clean, or you them, or lovingly asking the kids or dysfunctional family to please clean up after yourselves. Out in the cold, lovers in bliss, looking back as destiny moves forward, and the Fool is reversed with foolish behavior in a split, divide, or lies, getting over heartbreak, separation, and disappointment, letting go of being the third-party victim in the pursuit of happiness through dissatisfaction and healing, with the Emperor reversed, lack of control, destined to get over their guilt and shame, letting go to repair, fix, and mend, and be more spiritual or think outside of the box more at 142, the Magician and the 2 of Cups. Aries reversed and another Aries reversed, Libra upright and Taurus reversed here. And now in the present moment is the 7 of Swords reversed, not passing downloads or coming clean, or is coming clean, cleaning without the 2 men staring or watching them. The Knight of Swords upright, messenger of truth, to heal, not to be defensive, but must stand in their truth whether others like it or not. The King of Cups upright and the Emperor reversed, which can be the heads of 2 different families, starting over with love to see each other's different perspectives. Defenseless to the King of Pentacles reversed, perhaps both of them, destined for all to come clean about big love at work and closing the distance gap, no longer refusing advances, or at least clear after split and divide in the lies, and the Page of Swords inspired by an offer of love, or that could be the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands inspired by the offer of love from the Queen of Swords reversed, journeying on through the night and the full moon with upside down world and overworking to detox chaos, leaning on the truth of no reunion and state of emergency, break down, break up, break in, or break through, or a need to take your car in and give it love too. In balanced relationships at 153, the Magician and the Knight of Swords, detoxing of a breakup or no affection and big love, destined to clean up the act or space and let go of those who don't serve you, who bind you, contract you, and scold you. Soon as the Three of Wands reversed, looking back and or walking away, to end the nightmare or get back to juggling, and with the King of Cups upright and the Page of Pentacles in need of help or opportunity, with Death, Dark Night ending or transition, and hanging out in wisdom, with Scorpio upright and Capricorn upright, hanging out together in the upside down world, cycle almost done, and the Divine Feminine in the 5D world, looking back in review, with unconditional love and an opportunist, or Scorpio is good but unable to get project off the ground, or get child to learn or understand their perspective. As the twin flames are seeing themselves as the Eight of Pentacles reversed, overworking or things not working in energetic exchange or arrows of love or lots of communication and feelings back and forth or travel, with Atlas, slave, or carrying the weight of the world, while all is crashing down around them. How much longer can this last? And remember in the beginning, the code line was all about Christ giving Atlas a break, right, with the work, carrying the world. Released and drained or crazy kids, Leo, ego, or pets, in need of vacation with unhappy family or emotional cycle of unhappiness that is so over, with the King of Swords reversed and the King of Wands reversed, duking it out. Scorpio upright, Leo reversed here, reconciliation, and stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Around the twins or how they're seen is the Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community, dysfunction or loss, with the Wounded Warrior in disconnect or at a distance, and dissatisfied with the Page of Cups reversed, who could be a vulnerable and shy child, or spoiled brat, or both, or the Wounded Warrior in a breakup, unhappy and rejected, with family issues and wounds. The block here being the Knight of Pentacles, loyal, humble servant, of co-creation at work, the duality of spiritual career in green environment, and envy our our ownership. Negative memories replaying with the King of Cups upright and Akashics or King of Pentacles reversed with big love destined, and cleaning up the act in a divorce, a break from a religion, establishment, or Taurus reversed, or perhaps an evil religious leader. And the King of Pentacles reversed spending on the Queen of Cups upright, seeing synchronicities or surprise gifts, destined to a higher love. Libra upright, Sag upright here, at 222, the guidance counselor show, and the King of Pentacles reversed with a loving heart and heaven in their eyes of destiny and a higher love. The Wounded Warrior with the world reversed, upside down, is not working out, detoxing chaos, or Pisces and Capricorn both reversed and imbalanced, not sharing in breakout or break up, or no affection, and letting go to repair with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles both reversed, which can be a mother and daughter for sure, or siblings who just lost their mother. Bad memories for the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles reversed, King of Cups is upright, and the Wounded Warrior, the frog growing to prince, growing up, stretching to detox their shadow side or do shadow work, with Sovereign preparing for a new life at 227, the High Priestess and the Ace of Wands, the ignition of new passion. The release from Alcatraz, not working out, with Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, community, or legacy, with secret passion destined and challenged by the full moon, looking back, going back, or perhaps living in the past at 230, which is the High Priestess and the Four of Wands, the union. With the Knight of Pentacles upright, loyal, humble servant moving on, coming clean without downloads or passing information, and the King of Pentacles reversed, wounded deeply by Ten of Pentacles reversed, family, business, or community, growing through the shadow work and detoxing to sovereign or to their own sovereignty, and preparing for a new life of contentment. The release of secret passion and big love, off the island, destined and challenged by the moon at the nighttime, and coming clean or cleaning up, overworking, or what's not working, looking back at the Ten of Pentacles, family, business, or community, dysfunction or loss, and the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles reversed, dynamics within their own family. As the King of Pentacles reversed is as the wounded warrior, or with wounded warrior, Empress reversed mother, and Queen of Pentacles reversed sister, perhaps the Emperor reversed had moved out. The war within to stretch and grow, to detox and do shadow work, and to be independent, and learn how to save, plan, or withhold time, money, and energy at 238, which is the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, until ready to spend it in a more mature yet fun way. This is also coming up as withholding tax and tax time here, all destined, all to be exposed by more light coming in to see the dark and dark shadows that come up in order for us to clear. All right, so let's see what the energy deck has to say. For everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know and learn for the twins today? Take another deep breath. Let's clear all blocks to positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. All right, let's see what the energy deck has to say. What's our takeaway for today's reads? It's 8:33 on the clock. And we have the thinking woman at 51:55. 51 is the King of Swords, 55 is the truth. The 47 is the Seven of Cups, about someone who's got a lot of options here. And she's going after her dreams, perhaps thinking about, what kind of career she might like, to be independent. And there's the butterfly leading her away to her freedom. Along with that, we have the 40 of the Page of Cups energy of the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. And the Page of Cups was reversed in this read, though, so I'm not sure if we're expressing this energy, because it was coming up as more of that needing to open their third eye. So this could be someone who's got a lot of intelligence, but needs to wake up. Okay, so that was the underlying energy that just flipped out. So we have these two, and then these two come up next. The 29 is that Three of Wands reversed. So again, not seeing the big picture unless they wake up and open their third eye. And then the 48 of walking away and within, the Angel of Balance, right? The need for this in order to bring her balance with all of her options here. This also could be someone separate from these energies, but I'm really getting that this person needs to, she's got all the 3D qualities that she needs, but she needs to open up her 5D qualities and take a step back, larger picture on the world in order to come into balance and walk away and within. Again, that's doing the 5D work, the meditation and stuff. So the bottom of the deck is the action card. Action, the polarities merging together. Black and white is gray. 17 is the star and action. 17, and this was upright in this read, wasn't it? Yep. Beneath that we have the storm warning of the 10, the destiny, which is the middle card here, right? Let the storm come in to wipe the slate clean in order it's like wiping the slate clean, because we're starting over at black and white in order to merge all the colors in the middle of the rainbow that you don't see. But now you have a clean slate to do that. All right, let's see. Let's do something other than Scooby today. I'll pull you a Kipper deck. Let's see what Kipper deck has to say. All right. Okay, we have the Privileged Lady. And again, we just had the Privileged Lady, okay? So it's the same kind of energy here. Someone of wealth and prestige or education. Here we have the wisdom here, right? So they have a lot of knowledge from education. And then we have the house. So maybe someone just received a house or is going to buy a house. This can also be someone, a female in the government, getting into the house of high honor. Or just having been gifted with this, okay? This could be an inheritance as well. And look at this, we have the gift and great fortune. Wow. These cards never come out like this much in a row like this. So someone with a lot of abundance. And this can reference two different people, but they're coming up from two different decks. So it's probably the same person. The underlying energy is the expectation of the 28, the choice of path, the twins. Beneath that was the thief. Someone, not sure what to think of someone who might be wanting to take advantage of them. And you notice that her colors are the same as this couch here. There's a reference to that, right? Maybe she made the couch that she's sitting on. But these people may be resentful of that. And here's the orphan energy of walking away in poverty. 30. This is the King of Cups, 37. Being happy with himself without a whole lot of money. Hanging out with the thieves, or is he the thief, right? And then the woman of privilege with expectations, and maybe him feeling not enough. All right, so from the journey of love, journey of love for the twins. What is our takeaway from this? Twin flames. January 30th, 2021. January 30th, 2021. Okay, we have 30. There's that 30 again. January 30th, the 30 of the union energy, the Four of Wands, the home and union, and towering magnificence, which the tower energy was coming up a lot today as well, and the 16. Here's the 60 of riding the cosmic wave, and 60 is the 6 of swords, but in this read it was reversed. The need for peace and peace of mind within the home and union, allowing yourself to just ride the cosmic wave. And then the last card coming up here is the Christ flame, the 31 of expansion, the 5 of wands, the pursuit of happiness, the impossible dream of Christ. That everyone would understand finally and want to wake up to unity consciousness. The dream, the impossible dream. To dream the impossible dream. The underlying energy being the King of Pentacles reversed, which he was there at the end of the read, which is also Akashic Records, reversed though. And the breaking of this, right? The breaking of the wealthy man into not being owned by the image anymore, right? The breaking through the chaos here of the vortex, right? The cyclone getting into the center where it's peaceful and calm. But there's a lot of turbulence when you break through the wall because it's a disturbance in the way things have been. She is the moon with 21 in the completion. She is all at peace in her softness and pearliness. And he is battling the cyclone right now. So that was the underlying energy. And then we have these three coming up. The towering magnificence, the cosmic, or riding the cosmic wave. And riding the wave came up, I think, in the read as well. And then the Christ vibration, three very different colorings, but all kind of smooth. There's a little bit of roughness or turbulence here, but not much. And these two are perfectly smooth. Smooth sailing. All right, so let's see what we're going to read here. The talls. And the others coming from miles around to see. And the talls in the middle so that everyone can see. Riding the cosmic wave of 30 to 60 and then back to 31. having gone to the top, and then riding the cosmic wave back down again to the bottom, where lies the Christ flame. All right, because the flame is always from the ground up. So this is referencing rising, having risen to the top and seeing what it's like at the top, and then taking the ride down, which was all about the movie today's life, falling in the rocks because I kept crashing in and taking them down new tunnels, riding the wave down into the depths to find the Christ flame at the bottom, to start over again and build it from a strong foundation this time of love, as opposed to ego and status and the way people see you. It's that energy coming up here. And you notice how Christmassy the colors are here too. And Christ Mass came up in the read today. All right, so yeah, we go from like these sky blues and creamy whites to the magenta and indigo, and then to the Christ flame of the green and red, the foundation, in order to build that strong foundation, but this time from the heart of the green, right? Having learned, this is a lot about the throat chakra, how to speak a good game. There is the white, creamy energy here of the confidence and perhaps some purity of light. But there's not much in the green, and it's kind of a dull green. It's not really of heart here fully. There may be a lot of connection here. But it's like it's all being used like the fourth eye as opposed to the third eye, right? The fourth eye more connected to the throat chakra. And needing to activate the third eye more. Oh, that's very interesting. And of course, then this is more the third eye colors. All right, so the fourth, that's what they're bringing up a message about. The fourth eye, it's more like the pituitary gland, which is connected directly to the spinal column and the throat chakra, where the third eye actually connects straight down to the thoracic and then over to the spine. It's a different connection. And then the Christ flame, which of course comes from the heart. Right? So the fourth eye isn't directly connected to the heart, but the third eye is. But the fourth eye is the activation of the throat chakra, speaking your truth more. And the masculine's very good at that. So from 30 here, and it just opened in number 16, which was the heart of the moment. We're just talking about the heart at the moment. So 30 says, towering magnificence. You are entering the presence of the truly great and sublime divinity. It is without form, yet exists within all forms. It is humbling and yet asks nothing of you. It just is, and when we encounter it, we are moved beyond words, beyond mind, and into realms of the heart that we may never have experienced before. It takes a brave soul to meet the towering majesty of divine presence. It can be a terrifying experience as limitations, preconceived notions, and identities crumble in the wake of its light. You are being brought to this place out of love because you are ready. Your soul has been craving connection to something so much larger than itself, to find something worthy to which it can devote itself entirely. This greatness is becoming available to you now, to be witnessed to the extent that is helpful, so that you may find the greater purpose of service which your heart craves. You are ready. This oracle brings you comfort that your inner path, your opening up to direct experience of the divine presence, is happening now, according to divine timing and grace. This is also confirmation that you are connecting with your spiritual guidance more consciously now, and that any sense of self that appears to be falling away from you now is because your divinity has outgrown it and a new awareness is taking its place. Mighty sentinels, connecting heaven and earth, wisdom of the ancients, waiting for those who listen in the quiet. Shh, the babies are sleeping. I want to read you number 60 as well. Actually, I'm going to read you 31, the Christ flame, because that's the very next page. Within you burns the flame of the Christ. Beyond religion, this flame belongs to all hearts willing to receive the divine, opening to it as a lover would open the heart to receive the beloved. Though the awakening of Christ within brings greater closeness to the divine, and therefore greater love and depth of compassion, It too can bring sadness, righteous anger, and a passionate need to contribute positive healing, action, and change in the world. You may be an introspective soul who does this through mastering their inner world with meditation and yoga, raising your own vibration with absolute intent that this bring healing to the world around you. You may be an extroverted soul that thrives in sharing messages and giving a life of dynamic action in support of the causes that are worthy and moving to your brave heart, capable of feeling divine outrage and responding with inspired action. You may be a combination of these soul types and choosing wisely what you consume, which companies you support, what television you do or don't watch, and what you read, voting for the life you want to have around you in the world through your actions, internal and external. This is the Christ flame igniting within you, setting the world aflame with the fire of divine love. This oracle brings guidance that you're connecting with the universal Christ consciousness, and your heart is meant to awaken as a sacred heart bearing the Christ flame of divine love this lifetime. You are part of the wave of awakening happening on the earth now, and you're exactly where you're meant to be and doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. Keep going. Love is more than words can define. It's a feeling which wells up inside and longs for release. It is a smile which starts in my heart and spreads across my face like a silly grin. It's a knowing so deep in my being that every cell speaks in a language only lovers know. And most of all, it is the beginning, the birth, the possibility, the promise of a tomorrow, and the hope that grows into something we can only imagine when hearts combine and love becomes more. Okay, guys, make sure to drink your water so you can get good connection. Make sure to get enough rest so they can work on you. Make sure to get your joy so that you can have a smile on your face and connect to nature so you feel grounded today. Rise and be loved, guys. I will see you soon. Love you all. Take care.